UFC 280, biggest and baddest card of the year. Y'all know the drill. 3 fight picks under 5 minutes. Let's get right into this action. Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy CeeLo, and we're back at it again for another UFC card, UFC 280, Oliveira versus Makhachev. We got Sterling Dillashaw, we got Yan, and O'Malley. Here we go, guys. It's a stacked card, huge card, biggest card of the year by far. Before we get into all these picks, please leave a like, leave a comment down below in this video. Subscribe to my channel if you like the content. Go down to my Instagram at CeeLo Studios Presents, and let's chop it up there. When there's no UFCs on Saturday, that's where I like to talk to you guys about upcoming fights and upcoming picks, and that's how we pass our Saturdays. So all right, without further ado, let's get right into my picks. It's going to be 3 picks. I'm going to include 1 underdog. Let's get right into this action. All right, everybody, for our first pick, we're going to the women's flyweight division. This matchup is a very interesting one. Caitlin Chookagian, blonde fighter, and Manon Fiorot, the beast. These two women are top of the division right now. We have Caitlin Chookagian 18-4, the slight underdog. Manon Fiorot 9-1, the slight favorite. I do believe that line has moved up to the high -200s. Should be clearing the 300s in my opinion. Why? Manon Fiorot is the overall better fighter. She's shown in her last 2 fights she's willing to go for takedowns, 2 takedowns in each of her last 2 fights. And what does she need? A takedown each round, possibly 2 takedowns each round, steal 2 of the 3, maybe 3 out of 3, win a unanimous decision, 30-27, 29-28, get a win at the top of the division. Then you're maybe 1 or 2 more fights away for contendership of that title. Caitlin Chookagian wants to stay on the outside. Can she implement that game plan against Manon Fiorot, or will she get caught again like she did versus Jessica Andrade with a hard body shot and shut down? And we're hoping for either a stoppage or a decision win for Manon Fiorot. We're taking Manon Fiorot money line for pick number 1 for us this Saturday. All right, everybody, for pick number 2, we're moving to the welterweight division, and this matchup is one of the most interesting matchups in this card, in my opinion. Belal Muhammad, remember the name, versus Sean Brady, 2 fighters that are virtually identical in height and reach. Both grapplers by trade. Can make the argument that Sean Brady has shown the higher grappling upside, but you give me Belal Muhammad at plus money, and it might be near even, if not even money by fight night. We got to take Belal, remember the name, Muhammad at plus money. As long as it's as plus money, we got to take Belal Muhammad. Reason being, Sean Brady, we know what he wants to do. His level of competition hasn't been as high as what Belal Muhammad has faced, and that's no knock on him. Fighters are just not accepting fights against Sean Brady. Why would you, unless you want a loss on your record? Both of these guys will end up being at the top of the division for the coming years. But Belal Muhammad, we've seen his fight IQ in the octagon, in his past wins. He can stick to a game plan, and that's what I like to see about a fighter. Sometimes they go in there, a spotlight gets to them, pressure gets to them. Belal Muhammad has been there with tough fights, top contenders. He's been in there with former champion Leon Edwards, fumbled the bag there. Eye poke, part of the game. Who cares? Move on. Stephen Thompson, excellent game plan executed. Vicente Luque, we saw what he did to Vicente Luque. And back to the Leon Edwards fight, he might have been well on his way to get a win, and that's a champion right now. That's the welterweight champion right now. But that's neither here nor there. Back to this fight, Sean Brady, no knock on him about his opponents he's faced. His most impressive win, Michael Chiesa. And again, nobody lining up to fight this Pennsylvanian here, but give me Belal Muhammad. Remember the name, plus money. As long as it's plus money, we're going to keep pouring money into it. By fight night, you'll see near even odds. Give me Belal Muhammad to get the win for us this Saturday. All right, everybody, for pick number 3, we move to the bantamweight division, arguably the best division in the UFC. Sugar Sean O'Malley and Peter No Mercy Yan. We have Peter Yan at 16-3, Sugar Sean O'Malley 15-1, depending who you ask. So Peter Yan, those 3 losses, 2 of them have been to the current champ, Aljamain Sterling. But let me ask you this: were they losses? According to his record, they were. So be it. His other loss, Magomedov, which, you know, he's a Bellator. I think he's contending for the championship over there, but he avenged that loss as well. So technically he's undefeated as well. Depends who you ask. The favorite here, Peter Yan. We're going to keep this short and simple. He's going to be the pick. He's going to be a little bit too much for O'Malley. He's much more well-rounded. We've seen Sean O'Malley, quote unquote, quit on the octagon, hit a nerve, whatever you want to call it. We love Sugar Sean O'Malley in this channel, and we would love to see him rise to the occasion. We'd love to see another breakout star like Conor McGregor. We want to see fighters surpass that level, and I do believe Sugar Sean O'Malley can do that. And if he comes out and knocks out or even wins, squeaks out a win versus Peter Yan, I do believe that that'll happen here, and that's going to be interesting to watch. You know, we're going to be part of history once again. But we're taking Peter No Mercy Yan can possibly stop Sugar Sean O'Malley, but I would prefer to go to a decision. I wouldn't want to see Sugar Sean O'Malley get knocked out or anything like that, or hurt again. So if money keeps coming in on Sugar Sean O'Malley, we're just going to keep pouring money on the other side, Peter Yan, and that's going to be pick number 3 for CeeLo Studios. All right, and there we have it. 3 picks for UFC 280 this Saturday. Let's run down through this card really quick. We have amazing names: Muhammad Mokaev, Lena Landsberg, Carol Rosa. We have Tukagov and Lucas Almeida, another interesting matchup. Krylov and Ozdemir. Kiabo Halo, you know, top up-and-comer, you know, going to be on the top of the division for a very long time. Benil Dariush, Matheus Gamrot, very, very interesting lightweight bout there. We have 2 championships on the line, which is why I'm wearing my championship shirt here. Bantamweights and lightweights going at it this Saturday. Peter Yan, Sean O'Malley, do not miss it. Go down to my Instagram at CeeLo Studios Presents. Let's chop it up there. You know, let's keep it rolling into next week, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.